Have you ever been recommended something that you've never heard of before or held an interest in, and just had to think, wow, this is exactly the kind of game I like? Well, that's Fate Extella to me. Today we're going to be trying out Fate Extella the Umbral Star, and we're going to be taking a look at the very first servant character that you can get for you, Nero, in this game. Yes, I know Fate Extella Link exists, but these two games are connected by story, and thus I'm going to play them in order. Anyway, we're just going to do a quick free battle, and we're going to play as the Saber class Nero Claudius. Level 5. So I'm not super duper far into this game. You actually get to select your enemy in this free battle mode, which is kind of cool. I think it just takes you to various battles from the story mode where you fight that enemy. So I'll actually be replaying a battle from the story mode. Flame Pole Mark, sure. Okay, so here's where you can set up and install various skills on your character. If you don't know anything about the Fate Extella series, I'm not actually fighting with humans. I think, for one thing, we're all made of code and are actually inside of some kind of simulation. And you are the protagonist who is connected with, I guess, what's called a servant, which is sort of like a warrior that fights for you in this world. I don't know all of the lore and whatnot, but yeah, I can tell you that this game is a blast. Fun, very stylish, and has a lot of interesting takes on the warrior's formula. So here we have Nero, and I have 4 outfits for her. All of them are very cute. This one's called the Unshackled Bride outfit. Very interesting. Split down the middle there. Pure Evening Gown. Very, very kind of, I don't know, kind of, I don't want to say Disney princess, but it looks like a child's Disney princess dress, so I don't really like that one. The Deep Crimson dress. She looks like a flamenco dancer. Anyway, we're just going to go with the rose ball gown. It's a really good look, nice design for her. Alright, so let's just get right into it, okay? Yeah, let's play on normal. Nero Claudius Noble Phantasm, Aestus Domus Aurea. What did I just say? The domain of the ultimate emperor that illuminates the star of the stage. A technique replicated by mana and imagination. Okay, and basically everything that I just read right there, I didn't understand a word of it. Alright, anyway, so yeah, looking around, yeah, we're in like a computer world. Parts of the scenery are even still consisting of code. Basically, I think we're being assaulted by, I don't know, like a virus or negative programs. And if you look on the top right, you can see the map. It's not like just a piece of landscape. It's a series of battlefields that are connected by these gateways. I can dash around and also finish off combos by that, but currently I can't travel to any other ones. I gotta unlock this gate by capturing this section. So basically, the battlefields are nothing but forts, but they're not all the same, you know, generic-looking forts. They do have their own design. Just the way that it works is that every area can be captured or assaulted. And you don't really have to worry about travel time, which is the thing that really caught my eye at first. I was like, oh, I mean, if you're watching this, chances are you really like Warriors games, but I don't think any of us really love that time where you're just kind of running across the battlefield, especially if something terrible is happening on the other side, and if you don't get there fast enough, you just lose. Yeah, that's never fun. So, anyway, you gotta kill the enemies, just like other forts in games like, gosh, when did they start this whole fort system? I think it might have been Dynasty Warriors 5 that started this kind of fort system. It's seen in lots of the games. Not all of them, though. But yeah, the enemies flood in. As you kill them, their commander appears. You kill the commander, and then, in this case, there's multiple commanders. So I gotta get through 2 more commanders before I capture this one. And the forts will have more or less soldiers. And you can see the number there where it has like a 3 on the top right in the map. Where I'm fighting has a 3 on it. That means this section is worth I guess what you might call 3 command key points. In order for the final boss to appear, for you to finish the map, you have to get a certain amount of command key points. It looks like, let's see, if I capture this one, I'll have 7. And I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. So you need 15 command key points. So I can kind of choose where I want to travel to. Obviously, places that are easy to travel to or have a lot of strong enemies in it are going to be worth more. I haven't even started to look at what she can do. And as far as I can tell, maybe it's buried in a menu somewhere. It's not as easy as just looking up your commands, although there is a command menu. I just don't want to go digging for it while I'm recording. So instead we're just going to figure out by learning by doing. So let's just do standard strengths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right now, at level 5, which obviously I'm very, very early into the game, I have 5 attacks. Let's check out combos. Alright, so that's C2. So without pressing anything, it's just a flip into the air. Pretty standard for C2. You know, C2s are usually a juggling move or something that hits enemies in the air. Now, I do have further aerial attacks, and in this game, not only do I have a dodge, I have a jump. So let's just jump into the air. So I have a 3-hit attack in the air. I can also do a heavy attack in the air, launching back down. I can jump, attack, heavy attack down, attack, attack, heavy attack down. Yeah, like that. So I have a lot of options. I'm sure I can 1, 2, 3. Okay, can't heavy attack down for the last one. That's fine. Anyway, while I was talking, I captured this base, and so now I can show you how you travel around this game. So I'm going to get right to the end where that line is on the map, and zip! Here I am. Yeah, it's nice. I really, really like that system. I think it's quite an interesting way to navigate these maps, and basically entirely cuts out on the boring travel nonsense, which can really slow down the gameplay on some of these big battles. What have I stumbled into here? Oh. I kind of feel like just letting this go without any commentary. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll let you enjoy. What, was that not what you were expecting in a Warriors game? Or a Warriors-like, I should say. So yeah, this is a moment from the story mode, and she's obviously the one leading these baddies onto my, my program space. Okay. Yeah, and since this is part of the Fate series, there are kind of inner monologue, visual novel kind of stuff, where your character thinks to themselves in one of those giant text blocks that are all over those. So yeah, she runs away, and now we gotta capture this sector, and we have a plant which is going to, I think, summon people into this area, or summon people to attack other areas. So I gotta take care of this thing first of all, and that allows me to kind of transition right into using my Musou attack. So let's go ahead and use that. If I press A, you'll see my Musou attack isn't just a bar, it's a series of small dots. I can choose how many of those dots I want to use to either have, you know, kind of a light Musou attack or a big heavy one that does the most damage. So I just managed to take out that whole thing because I spent my whole bar on it. Really, really cool. Shoom. Alright, so let's capture this place. Looks like we have 3 commanders, as it were, for me to take out. I haven't even got into my own Transform Fury mode yet. I also haven't finished going through her attacks, so let's do that. So, let's do her C3. So that's her C3. Very, very big area of effect for a C3. Normally C3s are typically, you know, just right in front of you, a quick little spin, something that's good for piling on damage into just one enemy in front of you, without moving you all around. Let's see her C4. So her C4 kind of reminds me of the same move for Rowan and his sister, was it Liana? Liana. I think, yeah, Rowan and Liana. So, from Fire Emblem Warriors, because they just kind of throw their shield around her, and that's exactly what she does for hers. That's good for clearing a little bit of space, but honestly, I think her C3 might cover more area or do more damage. Okay, let's see. I guess it looks like my fort to the... Not my fort, but... I don't know, my landing spot on the northeast is being attacked. So we're gonna go and defend that. And... looks like I am maybe 1 key away. So, from having all 15 of my command keys. Actually, I'm sure I'm not using the right language for it, but yeah. Phew. But yeah, I mean, those dodges are not held back in any way. I can zip all around if I want. It's a great feeling. Same thing in the air. I feel very, Superman-esque, just going where I want. Nothing's holding me back, and it's really one of the more pure Warriors-type experiences, where you're just an unstoppable badass. In many ways, it reminds me of Senran Kagura, and you'll see what I mean by that when I do my transformation, for sure. But in the fact that you're just so mobile, but this one is taking place on a battlefield setting instead of just being a beat-em-up, really. A pure beat-em-up. This is more of a battlefield beat-em-up. Let's see, aggressor sighted. Okay, there he is. Whoa! Let's go ahead and use Musou on him. So I'm just going to use, like, 2 of those, and then I'll leave it. So I got 2 aggressors. So if the other one survives, then I'll use it again on the next one. Yeah, see, the other one's got a lot more health. So I'll finish that one off, and then we'll just go ahead and do this. I'll spend it all, why not? Take him out. That ought to do the trick. I actually didn't even use it all. Alright, so this place should be, yeah, rescued. Okay, so I just need one more command key to take it. Let's take the north spot. It looks like one of those UFO-looking things has appeared in it. Yep, there it is. Let's take that out. I can't take the sector until I get rid of it anyway. Oh, my transformation is ready. I'm going to save that for an upcoming fight, because I know I'm going to need a lot of damage for that when that time comes. So I guess I can play with some other stuff. On the upper left side of the screen, you can see there are 2 like skills mapped to my control pad. So you can set those before battle. And the one on the right obviously heals me. The other one actually goes to my support character. And I will completely change the character who I'm playing as. A little bit of loading screen. But now I'm playing as a character in this game who's called Nameless. Pretty sure he was the protagonist, or I don't know, he came from an earlier Fate Extella game, and he's kind of just sort of making a cameo here. Even though I think he probably should be dead or something. I don't know, I kind of read up the story a little bit. But we're not here to play around with Nameless, we're here to play around with Nero. So, let's do just that. So we gotta get rid of these aggressors. Come here. Okay, got him out. I'm really glad that I don't have to wait until he gets off the ground to attack. I never liked that system in the games. I'm fine with the enemies getting back on their feet really quickly. Ah, okay. I might have been able to take this one, but that damn plant's still around. I sort of forgot to take it out, so let's do just that. Or maybe the plant spawns more aggressors. Guess that's possible. Okay, looks like I got rid of that. And when I get rid of the aggressor, we should be good. Got it. Alright, we should be solid. There we go. And I got all of my keys. Okay, so now I'm gonna get to fight my rival or my enemy, having assembled my key thing. There she is! Boss servant has appeared. Let's do this. Looks like she's all the way to the south. So that's where we're going. Zip. Zip. Zoom. There we go. I'm there. Isn't that great? I really like it. Alright, Devil Girl, let's fight. Elizabeth Bathory. There we go. So this game does have lock-on, just only on boss characters. Other than that, they use the classic kind of warrior's arrow to show you where an important enemy is. See if I can get rid of this plant so I don't have endless aggressors on my ass. Get out of here! Oh, I managed to hit Elizabeth with that too. But yeah, let's go ahead and use the Fury mode. Ta-da! Now, here's another thing when I said this game reminds me of Senran Kagura. Although not nearly as shameless. It is a little bit respectful of the character's body. Obviously, there's a teensy bit of titillation, but it's much more of a standard magical girl transformation than just boobs, 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 but, you know. Anyway, when you're transformed like this, basically, yeah, her combos are all totally different. I'll do what I can. Like, here's her C2. Alright, so that was her C4, so it looks like they're sharing that. But yeah, her playstyle, her attack weapon, it all looks very, very different. So let's drain this boss's health down. She's got quite a lot of health. So, but we're mostly of the way through. Not too much left here. You want to block? I can block too. Doesn't matter if I send her flying, because I can catch up so fast. So, really, really nice. Come along. Wah! I don't know what she just did, but... Youch! Everything's moving so fast. Let's give her some C3s. Oh, I didn't even use my C1. So, your C1 is context-based. So if I'm not moving, that's my C1. If I am moving, then it's a dash forward like that. And I think if you're... Yeah, if you're doing your speed dash, it also has a different one. Yeah, it's that if I do a speed dash. Let's get rid of this aggressor who's been hammering me. Alright, let's see if I can finish her with a big Musou. Oh no, she blocked me! Got her. This ought to finish her off, I imagine. I have about half my bar up. Did that do it? I think that did it. Yep. She didn't fall very gracefully, did she? That's too bad. Sorry, girl. And I love it. They even have little victory animations, which I'm a fan of. So yeah, rank A. I could have gotten EX rank, but we're just testing things out. Oh yeah, and there you can see my character's information and abilities. Anything I forgot to do? Nope, I got it all in there. Anyways, if you can't tell, I think this game's super cool. I think it should definitely be on any Warriors fans' radar. It has a lot to offer, and from what I hear, if you're not a crazy person like me who has to play games in order, just go ahead and get the sequel, Fate Extella Link. You can bet that I'm going to be doing a Warriors Wednesday on Fate Extella Link as well. But I couldn't be me if I didn't start with the first game. Even though this isn't the first game, it's like so far into the series, but it's the first game with this kind of Battlefield Warriors formula. So I had to do it first. Anyway, I like both of them. And obviously, I think that 2 feels a lot better. This one already feels super great, but in a way it's sort of overly crazy, whereas 2 feels a lot more grounded while still having that very controllable feeling. But yeah, I'm sure I'll be talking about 2 very soon. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching me, everybody. I'll catch you next time on the next Warriors Wednesday.